So I kept hearing that the BMW M235i was a crazy car and super fun to drive in real life. Thankfully, Assetto Corsa does have this car, and I'm gonna test it on the PS5. The power is 333 horsepower, 500 pound-feet of torque, and the weight is just under 1,500. Let's see how this behaves in the Nordschleife. I have all these things off except for automatic clutch because I'm going to use paddle shifts anyway. So let's see how this thing behaves. It is a pretty car. I'm not a huge fan of BMWs, to be honest. I don't know. It's not my thing. But this 2 Series is nice. Now, do I like the newer 2 Series that just came out? No, I think it's ugly as fuck. Like, it is ugly. I don't know if that's... No. Maybe when they make the M2, the new M2, it'll look better, but, like, the 2 Series that just came out, like just a fucking ugly car. But, let's do this. Already feels fast. I barely even took off. One thing I do know about BMWs is that they're really fast. Alright, it handles pretty good. Don't you dare go out of the track. Good boy. Very light steering. Very, very light. But it does feel really good. That curve is a tricky one. If you go in too fast, it's going to put you right out of the track. So this car, from what I notice now, this is a sim obviously, but hopefully it's close to reality. The gears are powerful the first few, but then it kind of loses a little bit of its juice. Right now, when you're trying to get into those high speeds, like 5th gear and stuff, it doesn't feel like it has that power. Like, it gets to 200 something and it's like, we're good. We're fine. Slow down here. It does drive pretty good, in my opinion. Slow down here. I'm going to aim for a 2nd gear down here. Maybe a 3rd would have been better. The 2nd gear is very powerful. Then the 3rd kind of feels like, yeah, alright. See how it handles this area. The 4th. This is a tricky part of this track. Go. So far, so good. Handles really well. Guess it does the job. It's a pretty car too. Oh, don't you dare. Almost lost control there for a second. I totally lost control. Somehow I handled it. See, the 5th gear is like, oh man. Gotta give me more than this. Yeah, I should have pushed the fourth gear a little more. Now if I put the sixth, it's definitely going to slow down. Like, see, it does not have much power towards these later gears. And then you gotta be careful, because if you downshift to fourth, it might not be enough. Wonder if I should take this curve up front on the inside part or the outside part. Well, I guess that answered my brain decided to make the decision. Didn't even let me say it. Inside part it was. Here we go. Slide out. Turns really well, like really well. I do wonder if in reality this car drives like this, because everyone, like, you can watch any show or any review and like the things I hear about this car is that it is amazing. Some go as far to say it's the best BMW out there. Others say it's the funnest to drive. I'd say it's one of the nicest looking ones, by far. I think it's a really beautiful car. Like, it's not too much, you know, they're going with too many vents lately. Like, that new 4 Series, I dislike that grille. I don't like it at all. I think this car was kind of simplistic, and it did the job, like, just like the original M1. 1 Series coupe, I mean, that one looked really nice. I actually got a friend that had that car. But it wasn't an M, it was just the 1 Series coupe. It was a pretty nice car. Long time ago already. It's probably close to a decade ago. Maybe even more. Around 2009 or 2008. I had a Volkswagen Scirocco, one of the newer ones, not the old one. I had a 09, beautiful car too. But mine was just, you know, I was young, I wasn't rich, and I'm still not rich. I'm trying to work on that. But mine was just the 1.4 liter, 122 horsepower, but it was still pretty fast, that thing. I loved it. I missed that car. Pretty good car. Alright, here we go. While we're in this straight, let's take a look at the outside parts of this car. Looks really good. Front, back. I think the graphics look better on the PS5 on this game. They just look sharp. And as we know, just because a PS4 game is on the 5 doesn't necessarily mean it's going to look better. But in this case, this has a 7th gear too. I just think it doesn't have enough power to handle it. Slow down, buddy. Slow down. What do we got? 8 minutes? 8 minutes, 10 seconds. I'll take it. More of a test. That is good enough. Yeah, it is nice. It's a nice car. Nice Beamer. Nice Beamer. I'm not getting that shadowy glitch anymore, so I think that had to do... That was on another time that I was trying with a different car. It was like flashing shadows on the windshield and on the side. Oh, there we go. At the rear there it is. Let me see if my computer screen is doing the same. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so I think it has to do with just the world... the world of the game there. On the PS4, I don't recall seeing that happen, so it might just be a glitch on the PS5. the game is a PS4 game anyway, so we can't complain. But that doesn't really bother me too much. And yeah, that's it. That's the BMW M235i, and it is pretty good. It was fun, and that is it for this one. Enjoy.